guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. It's now been 1 day since the release of General Grievous, and there's obviously been a lot of talk about him in the community. And unfortunately, he came with quite a few bugs that has rendered some of his abilities, well, almost useless, at least in some game modes like Galactic Assault. But on the other hand, some of the things that do work, like the Claw Rush, are epic, to say the least. But they have come out and confirmed multiple bugs and that they are working on a fix, such as the fact that the thrust surge is not hitting correctly, that the unrelenting advance is not blocking shots correctly, and various animation glitches and similarly. So there's a lot of things to fix that I hope they will all be able to get out, preferably before the Geonosis patch, but I'm guessing we might have to wait until that patch since it's only about 3.5 weeks or so from now. But overall, just some quick tips I have for you if you're playing with Grievous is that if you're playing Galactic Assault, don't bother using the unrelenting advance. You will die when you use it because the block doesn't work 50 or 60% of the time. It does not deal enough damage to kill anyone unless they're literally standing in you in like 5 seconds, and you can't really move properly. So I've done that mistake now too many times and died with Grievous every time because I'm hoping it will work. So just a tip for you. Same goes for the thrust surge. A lot of times it will not damage the enemy, so I don't think that's worth using. But practice with the lightsaber and most importantly the Claw Rush, because that one is the absolute best ability that you can get some sick plays with, and combining that with his kind of back kick animation as well as the lightsabers can be really effective. But I will probably be talking more about Grievous tomorrow in a specific tips and tricks video, but I felt like I wanted one more day of playtime with him before I could do one of those videos, so look out for that tomorrow or later in the week. But moving on, something a lot of people spotted in the community update video that I figured I would bring up is that we can see the 212th battalion, which is arriving next month together with Obi-Wan. And also something that people have noted is that they fixed the 212th from the previously Datamined versions in terms of the actual pattern of the 212th battalion skin, simply put. Something that I haven't been too read up on, but I did notice that a lot of people out on Reddit spotted that, so it's good to see that they've been able to fix that skin before it's actually released, as compared to the previous skins that still had issues. But if we then move on to some data mining, so this isn't what I would call a leak, really. I mean, it's not an unofficial leak, but this is all stuff from inside the actual files of the game, which means that it might not be final. It can still be changed, but it is at least in the files and something that DICE are working on. And if we start off, we've got Uninspired Zebra back at it again. We haven't seen him for a while, with the abilities from Obi-Wan. And the first ability is called All Out Push, and sometimes referred to as Force Push. Quite interesting. I am completely fine actually with another hero having a Force Push, because Luke's Force Push is a lot of fun, and that's the kind of ability that, you know, it's so common for a Jedi to have that, so it makes sense that at least 1 or 2 different people have him. But it's gonna be interesting to see if it's gonna be a straight up copy or if it's gonna be something different, whether it's the radius, the damage. For instance, I think it could be fun if maybe it had either a larger radius and did less damage, or a smaller radius and did more damage, or something like that. We'll see. And the second ability is Defensive Rush. Something that I honestly don't really know what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be like Race Rush, but instead you kind of block while you're doing it? I think that could probably be something. So maybe you're able to push people out of the way, but when you rush you'll be blocking everything. A bit like Grievous is supposed to be doing right now, maybe. We'll see. And then thirdly, we have Mind Control, also referred to as Mind Trick. So yeah, this one's gonna be interesting. I'm guessing it's not going to be similar to Ray's Mind Trick, because there's a lot of different ways you can apply a Mind Trick. It doesn't have to be inverting someone's controls, but it could be everything from removing your UI for a couple of seconds, or disabling your abilities, or overheating your blaster. You know, there's a lot of things that Mind Control could do. Maybe not overheating your blaster, but you get my point. So I'm hoping we'll get to see some unique effects of that Mind Control. And then we have Galaxy Man, one of the few people who've actually been able to import models in the Frostbite modding, I guess we could say, who was able to extract Obi-Wan's emotes from the files and apply that to a generic model. So you will be seeing those now in the background. And the 4 emotes are as follows. Hello there, and that one has also been confirmed by EA Star Wars. Your move. Strongest. And absolutes. So those are the 4 emotes, or those are 4 of the emotes that will be available, and this is roughly how they will be looking, because I don't think those are gonna change much, as they look pretty finished to me in terms of movement and similarly. And these emotes were also confirmed by Uninspired Zebra in his post, so 2 of the, I guess, most trusted data miners have cross-verified them, so I'm pretty sure that those emotes are legit, and same goes for the abilities, but the specific name might be decided later. And then lastly, I just wanted to remind you guys to make sure to submit your General Grievous plays to my top 5 play series. Link will be in the description below. I would love to do a top 5 Grievous plays a little bit later in the week. And that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.